On this week's Most Craved,
We're taking a look at everything coming to theaters this fall.
And Chase Masterson is awesome.
wow. Hey guys, welcome to this week's Most Craved. I'm Jenna Bush with Legion of Leia.
I'm Silas Lesnick with ComingSoon.net.
And I'm William Bibiani with Crave Online. Hey, hey.
Hey,
Chase
hey.
Masterson.
Hi. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
We want to know about all of your new projects, all of them. No, the Doctor Who radio.
Thank you.
So cool.
It's so cool. I'm so excited about it. I'll tell you how it started. I met some of the original Doctor Who people, including Fraser Hines, who was one of the original companions. And he said we're doing these audio adventures that are licensed BBC Doctor Who stories. And I hadn't heard much about them. I had just known that they existed, but these things are fantastic. They're completely produced, you know, with many different actors and sound effects and fantastic music. Doctor Who adventures. And they're done by the original Doctors and the original companions, many of them. And so I did one episode opposite Tom Baker.
Oh my God.
Nice.
I did.
Oh my God.
I did.
Nice.
I did. And he was wonderful. He was so Tom, everything that you'd think he would be. He held court, and he was just fantastic. And it was
Did he
really
actually
fun.
wear the scarf? Did he for like method to make it real?
No. But he was fantastic. And then then I worked opposite Sylvester McCoy, playing a different character, and that one went over very, very well. And they said, Chase, would you like your own Doctor Who spinoff? So they spun off my character into my own show. And so I technically have a Doctor Who spinoff. And when I say that, I think people are like, sure you do, honey. But I do. It's called Vienna, and I play an impossibly glamorous mercenary assassin with a heart of gold.
Oh, good.
Who only kills when she should.
Yeah.
No, who really only, actually she lets, it's very smart. Vienna doesn't resort to violence. She lets the bad guys be their own undoing. So she doesn't actually have any, it's very much Doctor Who credos about nonviolence and sonic screwdriver and all of that kind of stuff. And Vienna is smart enough to let the bad guys take themselves down. And it's pretty wonderful. It's really exciting and funny in that British kind of just cheeky humor way, you know, really irreverent. And there's one thing, no one can hear my name and live. So you know if Vienna says her name, something bad's going to happen. Ooh. And it's a lot of fun. And we're in season 3. That's all I'm allowed to say.
Oh,
Snap.
Yeah.
that's kind of awesome.
I'm excited. I'm so happy about it. And we're working with some fantastic actors. And I love working in England. It's nice when you can say the word beeb and it doesn't mean beeper.
What does it mean?
BBC.
Oh.
That's right. So
I am off this week.
Which is, of course, run by Justin Bieber.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it's
getting
lots
the
of
still of
fun,
that.
and I'm so honored to be doing it. It's a blast. And I'm also doing another series over there called Survivors, which is a very bleak, post-apocalyptic kind of, also very dark British show. Ooh. And I'm one of the leads in that. So back and forth over there quite a bit, and I'm grateful.
It's very cool how you sort of traverse the multiverse, because of course there's Star Trek. You were on a Sliders episode. You were very recently on The Flash.
Yeah.
Like you have all of the geek culture.
Thank you. I loved doing The Flash. Andrew Kreisberg wrote that role for me, and it was a really nice. I'd taken some time off from doing TV for some personal reasons, on purpose. I kind of stayed away from the industry for a while, and that's when I started doing a lot of the anti-bullying work and I was mentoring at Homeboy Industries for years and doing more real life stuff. But Andrew said, come back, come do my show, and so I did. And I love this genre. I always have. I love what it stands for, and it's really nice to be a part of the elements of it, yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about the anti-bullying campaign, because thanks. You know I'm a fan of this.
I know, it's so exciting. So years ago, Carrie Goldman, should I tell the story real fast? Okay, so Carrie Goldman is this mom in Chicago whose daughter was bullied for carrying her Star Wars lunchbox to school. You guys are probably all familiar, Katie the Star Wars girl was the hashtag. And Katie decided that she was not going to carry her Star Wars stuff anymore. She was going to have like this little pink thing, lunchbox. And Carrie was like, no, this is not okay. So she wrote a blog about this, and they went to sleep. Well, Carrie was the writer of a popular blog anyway. So they went to sleep, and overnight, thousands of people posted on this blog. Huffington Post picked it up. And
I did that interview, actually.
I know, right? Yes, you did. That's where we first connected. And Huffington Post picked it up, and they woke up to all of that and a message from Lucasfilm. And so Carrie was like, wow, we're really onto something. We need to really let girls know that they should be exactly who they are. People know that they are wonderful. And this is not about like accepting who people are. This is about cherishing, like bold-faced, we love you, whoever you are. And we thought, gosh, that's a really important message. I was one of the people that posted on there, and Carrie and I kept in touch, and I did an interview for her book, and I was able to introduce Katie, to my friend Peter Mayhew. So now, little bullied Katie in first grade is friends with Chewbacca. So they're bullies, right? Don't mess with us.
You should escort her to school in the outfit, and everyone's like, you don't mess with, with a Wookiee.
I know, right?
You know, and all the kids can play holographic chess with him and lose, and he punches their heads up.
Good idea.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway.
Condescending package.
So no, I love you.
No, I love you too.
No. So we Carrie decided to write this book, and her book was picked up by HarperCollins. It's now become the go-to book on ending bullying. And Carrie is a very popular speaker now, and has really helped heal a lot of lives. And Carrie asked me to get her book into Comic-Con, and I said, well, let's not just get the book in. You know, she wanted a book signing. Let's make this a huge deal. Let's really make a stand here and make sure that everybody knows that we cherish and value exactly who they are. And so we started calling around. I said, you know what, let's make a coalition, I guess. Why not? So I called the United Nations Association, cold. I looked up their number online, and I said, hi, this is Chase from Star Trek, and we're doing a thing to end bullying, and you guys work to end bullying, right, with countries, right? So would you like to work with us? And they said, oh my God, we've always wanted to come to Comic-Con.
Oh my God.
They were thrilled. Right away, literally our first conversation, and I sent them some information, but then they were sold. They were like, here's our high-res logo. We are your partners. Count us in. So we partnered officially with them, the Anti-Defamation League, the No Hate Campaign, who I know you know, and lots of other organizations around now are taking a stand with us. We're the first ever organization to make a stand against bullying at pop culture events. And I really believe, you guys, that this is the way to change the world. People love pop culture, clearly, and kids hear it. Kids understand it. They understand what it is that heroes do that's so important. And so we changed the name from the Anti-Bullying Coalition, which is kind of a negative name, to the more pro-social Pop Culture Hero Coalition, so that we could make a stand for something positive and teach kids heroism. Just like we teach kids math and English, I believe we can teach kids to do the right thing and to make it a better world. And this thing, I think, because of the popularity of pop culture, am I just rambling here, Tara?
No, it's so good.
Preach it. This thing, I think, could go as far as we can take it. I think it will go very, very big, because with kids hearing pop culture and understanding the world through it, this is a fun thing. We're teaching that heroism and doing great things for the world is a lot of fun. It's not, oh, anti-bullying, don't bully, okay. It's a blast. This is what all these movies are about, is heroism. And heroism is no soft thing. It's not like, oh, how nice, we're doing good things for the world. It's more like powerful, radical, let's get ballsy and change the world. And I'm excited.
I think that's awesome. I mean, just even looking at, like, here's my segue.
Thank you. Enough of
We're good at the segues.
No, but I mean, like Katniss, for instance, in the Hunger Games movie that's coming out, like she's a role model to so many girls. And between her and Merida from Brave, I know a lot of little girls with bows and arrows now.
Amen. Yes,
really
exactly.
Cool. Yeah,
exactly. You know, you be you. So it's just fun to see that happening with people, and so many lives coming alive, even in retrospect, people who have been bullied for years, seeing us see them and appreciating it. It's fun.
It's really awesome.
Yay.
Congratulations on your work.
You too, girl. Legion of Leia is wonderful.
Thank you.
That's a huge thing that you are doing for women and girls.
Yay, ladies.
Yeah. Yay, ladies.
All right, so in addition to Katniss, what are we looking forward to for the fall? Because I'm freaking out about this because she is also a role model to me.
Yes.
I love Katniss, and I'm a huge Hunger Games fan, like huge. And I think, and I've actually heard from a lot of people that those books got a bunch of young kids to read, which is really cool. So it's some dark stuff for kids, but it's still good. But what are you guys looking forward to? Obviously, I mean, Star Wars. Like I don't think I need to say to anyone that I'm.
There is one. I mean, listen. There's a hit franchise, very celebrated, very successful from the 1970s. It's in the 7th movie. Is coming out this year, and I just can't wait for Creed. I cannot wait for Creed. The Rocky series has a better per film like average of quality than Star Wars does at this rate. I am so stoked. I love taking it away from Rocky's story is fine. It's been told. Let him be the Burgess Meredith now. And Michael B. Jordan is an incredible actor. And Ryan Coogler is a great director. This is like only the 3rd director he's ever let touch the Rocky franchise, and I'm super stoked because that's awesome. I'm doing happy slaps right now. I'm super stoked for it. I love the Rocky movie, so that's what I'm looking forward to. So there.
Cool.
Ha! Silas, your turn.
I'm really excited for Bridge of Spies. I mean, all of the nerd stuff, of course, is at the top in Star Wars. I'm really excited for. But Bridge of Spies is like a Steven Spielberg movie with Tom Hanks in it that is written by the Coen brothers. Which,
in all fairness, Unbroken was also written by the Coen brothers, and that was.
They can't all be perfect.
They can't all be perfect. No, but Bridge of Spies does look cool.
Yeah, and it's about the U-2 spy plane incident and about the man who sort of had to negotiate, which Tom Hanks is playing, and like I like this very like conversational like war story in some ways.
I love the image of a U-2 spy plane with just Bono at the wheel going, "We're going down." Yes.
I don't think he's in
Jenna,
it.
you're interested in more than Star Wars and Hunger Games.
Yes,
right?
obviously. I mean, Hunger Games is a really big thing. The Martian is also one that I'm really excited for.
Matt Damon, yeah.
So it looks so interesting to me, and I love the viral stuff that they're doing. Like they had Neil deGrasse Tyson, who is the host of Cosmos, do a Cosmos-like show where he's talking about the actual mission. I think that's really cool. I like viral campaigns.
Cool. Yeah, the real,
I got to see
the real
they
stuff
showed the
involved
first,
is cool.
first 50 minutes of it at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory last week, and it was really fun.
Did you see? Yeah,
I did. Yeah,
really?
I liked it a lot.
At JPL, really? They screened it? How fun!
So cool.
It weirdly reminded me of. Did anybody remember a like thing called Voyage of the Mimi?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I watched that in elementary school. It was like this program about people that get like lost on a boat, and weirdly, it's the first role Ben Affleck was ever in. He plays like a little kid in it. And there was something about The Martian where it was just in my head. I was like, this is very similar in some ways. It's like a science fiction version because a lot of it is Matt Damon explaining like, oh, here's how we grow plants in an environment where plants can't grow.
Well, do you remember Robinson Crusoe on Mars?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that, but
No
without
monkeys in
Robinson
this
Crusoe.
one, though.
What?
No monkey in this one.
There's no monkey.
Oh, that's
No
sad.
monkey.
You've ruined it for me.
Everything's better with a monkey.
Chase, what are you looking
Of
forward to this fall?
course. Anything with a monkey.
Anything with the monkey.
Yeah, duh. I mean, come on.
It has a monkey.
Is there a monkey movie? No, Arlo. Arlo. I want to see Arlo.
The good dinosaur.
I want to see.
It looks like a pretty good dinosaur.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm looking forward to Arlo. And what else? Pan. I'm a big Peter Pan fan, and so I think that Joe Wright's Pan is going to be really interesting. And there's some good other fare too, other non so geek fare. I think the 33 will be really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Antonio Banderas in that. I mean, that should be interesting. You're asking what might be Academy Award fare. I don't know, that kind of thing. The Jolie Pitt film sounds really kind of quirky and interesting.
Yeah.
Like it just like kind of about everyday life stuff, which I think is always nice to see on screen.
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm not pro-hate, but in this particular instance, I'm fine with it as long as there's 8 of them.
Oh,
and Quentin Tarantino is directing it.
Of course.
Oh, right. Of
Yes.
course. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Not the actual hate so much as
Okay.
those guys being hateful to each other in a dramatic context for my pleasure.
For your pleasure.
For fun. Well, I'm going to be in the audience, and it'd be nice if it was good.
That's true.
Right?
It would.
Dibs.
It's true.
I'll call dibs on
All right,
that.
I get that. I get
Dibs,
that.
dibs.
What do we think of Gem and the Holograms?
Awesome!
Are we? Yeah. No.
I wasn't going to bring it up because it was a cliche. Thank you.
Well, okay, but I'm just wondering, are we like really protective about that?
I am.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to
There's
be
going
the
to come
best
a
thing to
time where
talk
it's
about.
a showdown between Jenna's love of Star Wars and Bibbs's love of Gem and the
Yeah.
Holograms.
Listen, I love Gem and the
true.
Holograms more than I love many of my blood relatives.
sure.
But I want to make that clear. But here's the thing: they've changed things. I'm with you on that. I feel the same way about this Gem and the Holograms thing. Like, oh well, where Synergy isn't turning all sorts of things hologrammy. It's just showing home videos and stuff. And I'm thinking about like when the first X-Men came out and we saw those leather outfits, and everyone's like, "This is going to be horrible. We reject this out of hand." And I want to give it a shot because John M. Chu gave the world Step Up 3D, and I think he's earned a chance. I think he's earned a chance to give us a Gem and the Holograms. It's his vision, and I also honestly think that this movie could very well end. It seems all very plausible, very realistic, kind of like here's the sort of the real world Gem, and then it's going to like conclude with the Misfits like driving in on their guitar motorcycles and just the Fit hitting the Shan hardcore and going completely nuts. Rio's hair just suddenly just turns purple for no reason. I want it to just go completely like the movie just drops acid a minute before the credits, and everyone's like, "What the heck is going on?" Next time on Gem and the Holograms, awesome.
If that happens,
Yeah.
I'm on board. Yeah. I want it to be good, but
Yeah.
Synergy is a movie projector.
I know. You should make sure that you have a meeting with a good friend after you watch the movie, just so that you're okay.
I'll be there with you.
Okay.
Well, you can call me.
I will.
Okay.
I will totally call.
All right. Good.
I will need the help. I will.
One of the other ones I'll just throw out real quick because I saw trailer Comic-Con and thought it looked great is Krampus. Which
that
was
looks so
not on my
good.
radar
What is
before.
that now?
It's a horror Christmas sort of comedy. I don't even know how much comedy it is, but it's Mike Dougherty who did Trick or Treat. It's his second film that he's writing and directing, and it looks like an '80s sort of like Amblin style horror film. And
Totally does.
Oh yeah. Now I know which one you mean.
it looks really fun.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
actually really excited for that
I just want to know what holiday he'll do next. Like, we do not have a really great Easter horror movie. Like, kind of Critters 2, but not really.
Oh, don't
like,
mess up bunnies for me.
Yeah.
No,
It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be bunny centric. It could
Yeah.
be eggs.
Eggs
That's
are
what they
fine.
did in Critters 2. There were the alien eggs, and they popped
That's
out.
true.
They ate all the children.
No,
It was
eggs are fine, just not bunnies. Just don't mess up
Okay.
bunnies.
This whole thing is a very revealing conversation about.
You're welcome.
About
We learned a lot about Bibbs today.
really.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like you a lot,
note.
Chase Masterson.
No. Thanks for this, guys.
Thank you for
coming on the
coming.
show.
Absolutely.
Tell us where we can find out more information.
Thank you. We are on Twitter at Superhero IRL, which is kind of the whole idea. We all love superheroes. Why not be one? And so we're there. Check us out. And also at popcultureherocoalition.com. And we're going nonprofit. So if anybody would like to be a part of what we're doing, we would love for you to come aboard. We've been volunteer and self-finance for 2 years, so we could use some help. So anybody out there who would like, just email us through our website, info@popcultureherocoalition.com.
Awesome.
Thank
you.
And, tweet us at Most Craved.
Yes, and I'm at Chase Masterson. Come say hi.